Hey guys, I am super excited because today the palette I am swatching is the new KVD holiday palette. Let me zoom out a little bit here. Okay, so this was called the Moongarden eyeshadow palette. It is definitely the smallest from this brand that they've ever done for a holiday palette, but I do appreciate that it's not the flimsy plastic packaging that they did on the last two palettes. They've only had two other ones since Kat Von D has had nothing to do with this brand, and they were both awesome quality. I love the eyeshadows in both those palettes, but I just wasn't keen on the packaging. And I know that they're super into making everything recyclable and everything, but it just was lacking because the artwork and stuff, she used to do such beautiful artwork on all her palettes, and I feel like they're kind of bringing it back with this one because it's got this nice scene on the cover. This is a cardboard palette, and it kind of opens up like this. There's some more flowers and crystals and butterflies on the inside. Very pretty. And then it is a 12-pan palette, and I really like the color story. There's a there's a lot of mattes in here. Actually, it's probably half and half. Matte, 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 matte. Yeah, it's half and half. So it's half mattes and half shimmers and metallics here. But I just wanted to get into it and start swatching it for you because I'm really excited to play with this one. I feel like it's a little more special than with a brand like ColourPop because they don't put palettes out constantly like ColourPop does, so it makes it more exciting. The first color here is called Floral Eclipse. This is a matte, kind of like a muted orange. Not quite coral, it's like a true orange. It's kind of dry, but it's swatched pretty well. Petal Nebula. This one's a little softer. That is a matte pale pinky peach. Very nice shade. And then Lunar Soil. And that one is a matte light brown. So that's the first row. Couple of light colors and then that brown in there to break it up. Hold on, I can't even read what that says. My eyesight is getting even worse than it used to be. Saturnia Moth. I don't know how to say that. Saturnia Moth. This is kind of like a grungy yellow. And that is also a matte color, but I like that. The mattes are definitely a little bit on the dry side, but they're not patchy or anything, so. Crater Haven. This is another matte. Oh, that one's a lot softer. And that one's kind of like a dusty army green. So like those two colors are nice for that grungy look. And the last one in this row is Moongrove. Ooh, that is very soft. I don't know, that almost feels like it's a cream. I think this is a cream. So it's like an olive metallic green with gold flash to it. I thought looking at it in the pan it kind of looked like a pressed glitter, but it's definitely smooth and creamy, and that just glided on like a cream product. I didn't do too much research before I ordered this palette, or I probably would have known that that's a different formula. Next one is Orb Weaver. This one is a metallic kind of blood red. Really, really pretty. Definitely good to have in a holiday palette because it's a nice Christmassy red. Whoa, it looks way darker on my viewfinder. Super pretty purple is Bloom Phase. kind of like a fuchsia and it has pink sparkles in it. And it's got that iridescent almost like a blue shift. Those two colors are really, really nice. Then there is Astral Oasis. I thought that might be a cream too, but this is definitely a powder. This is a really pretty aqua, a metallic aqua. So even those three together are so nice. Vulpine Aura, probably, or Vulpine, Vulpine. Can't even see it because it's not pushed up enough. This is another metallic red, but this is a lot, not brighter, but it's a lighter red. And then Dark Side Tide, really pretty metallic, bold blue. My white balance is going all wonky. And then the last one is Void Pond, and this is a matte black. Let's see, it doesn't feel too dry. Oh, this is kind of reminding me of the black from the Lime Crime palette that everybody hated. But let's see how it swatches. It's kind of dry. All right, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be because it picked up very patchy. Hold on, let's do another swipe. I don't think this one will be too bad as long as you have a nice base, because it is a very black. But there you have it, that's the last row. So I am pretty impressed with the quality. I'm excited that these two brighter colors weren't like patchy and they were nicely pigmented. Something about the color story just does something for me, because it's a mix of like grungy and matte, but then there's bright colors and they're metallics. It didn't exactly scream holiday to me at first, but overall as a palette, I really like the color story. So I'm excited to play with this on my eyes. But that was just kind of my first impressions and giving you a look at the KVD Moongarden palette. And like I said, this is definitely the smallest one that they've ever done for the holidays, but I will find a way to store it with my other ones to make it look somewhat neat. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful, and I will talk to you in my next one.